Hey beautiful people, my name is Kristen. This is the future edit in because I just found my last Dollar Tree bag that I forgot that I had gotten at the Dollar Tree. I got done and you'll notice at the end I go like this. That's because I'm remembering I think there's another bag. So look, I went and found it. Look at these cute fall picks for $1. So I got a couple like that. I got yellow cattails, I got brown cattails, and I got just some beautiful sprig of fall foliage, and I put all these together like this, and then I stick them in my planter outside, and the sun beats down on them. So they really only last that one season, but when you're talking at the Dollar Tree, you get all of this goodness for, what, like $6 for the, or $7. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 5. $5. Here's the rest of my video. Hey beautiful people, my name's Kristen. It has been a hot minute since I did a Dollar Tree haul, and my Dollar Tree hauls almost always have books. So it's kind of a book related video too. And I'm thinking that I might actually do a book from the Dollar Tree every single month. It might be a new goal that I'm gonna start. It's kind of weird starting new goals in the middle of the year, but that's the way it goes. So I spent 20-some dollars at Dollar Tree, but I bought 6 of these. I love these dried fruits. These Be Fruitful, these are amazing. They're about 65 calories for the whole bag. You can eat the whole bag and it's a perfect little snack. It's mangoes, apples, pineapples, and strawberries. So I got, several of those. And I bought a new one. Let me show you this so you can let me know if you've tried this one. I also picked up this Natural Garden dried fruit, tropical fruits. So I have no idea if this is any good, but we're gonna give this a go and see how it is. I also, I work and play with teenagers. So I bought 2 sets of these water balls that you dunk in the buckets of water and use them as games. And we're gonna play this version of Rock'em Sock'em Robots with like office chairs and buckets of water. I don't know, it sounds fun. I'll have to let you know if it actually works out. My boys keep going through their shower mats. So like the ones just not to slip in the shower, the bottom of the shower is very slick. And so they don't do a job. They're teenage boys or young adult boys now. I guess they're in their young 20s, so they don't clean it often enough. That's the reality. So look, there's this Dollar Tree one. That's the non-stick skid. We're gonna give it a go. If you've used this before or had one of these, let me know. It may be a waste of my dollar or whatever, but we'll see. And that's all that's in that. I thought I bought something, bath product, but I'll find it if I got it. So books. This Dare to Be Kind, Lizzie Velasquez, I think is how you say her last name. So I watched her YouTube video. I love YouTube, and I spend a lot of time here. So this is her documentary story about how one day she was on YouTube and saw herself listed as the ugliest woman alive. And just totally her reaction and response to that and how she dealt with it. So here's her picture. If you have ever seen her, she is now a motivational speaker and did a very famous TED Talk on being kind and appearances and all these kind of things. Obviously, she has a disease that, changes her to look different than most of us and, have to deal with more than a lot of us do. So I just look forward to reading her story. I was just so inspired by her video, so I look forward to reading her whole book on that. And then I bought a Tokyo Romance. This just looked like a fun little light-hearted romp. I think it's in Tokyo in 1975, and so it was kind of talking about this adventure and kind of falling in love and all this kind of stuff. And my son's really interested in going to Japan, and you know, he's the age that he could maybe have an adventure like this. So I thought I might even read it and then see if maybe he would want to read it or be interested in reading it. He's not a huge reader, but sometimes if I really recommend something, he will at least look at it for me. Then this, The Terrible and Wonderful Reasons Why I Run Long Distances. So I used to run long distances and gave that up when I had a severe ankle injury. But I thought that the way this book is written, it's like, you know, cartoony fun. And I thought it would be fun just to read over it and reminisce and maybe be inspired to run a little more. I'm not planning to run long distances again. I think it's too hard on my ankle, and I'm just, you know, I don't think you're ever too old. I am so inspired by the 80-year-olds that are still running marathons. I think that is absolutely appropriate and good if you can do that, that you should do that. And maybe I will get back into that as my ankle maybe continues to heal just slower since I'm older. But anyway, I look forward to reading that. I don't read a lot of graphic novels, but I do. Oh, there's my beauty product, so I'll do that after my last book. The Girl Who Smiled Beads. So this is one of those stories that is a hard read, okay? This is a story about a girl who has lost her family to extreme war and genocide over in Rwanda, and she gets over to the States, and it's kind of her acclimation and going on and healing and embracing who she is and her roots, but her new life and new opportunities. And so I just have a deep heart for the suffering and things that go on around there. Particularly that movie Hotel Rwanda was just particularly gut-wrenching, and I just think it's beautiful to hear these stories. These are real, and when I'm in a good place to read them, I'm always enriched and struck by how profound and beautiful the stories are. And then here's my product I was looking for in the other bag, but it got put in with the books. So this is a face mask that's glittery. I have enough face sheet masks right now, but I couldn't resist glitter. So it may be totally, it may smell bad, it may not work, it may be not quality for $1, but sometimes you just need to sparkle, y'all. So I'm going to give it a go. I'll hopefully catch you up in a coffee chat or something how it goes. So thank you so much for taking time. Let me know if you've read any of these books in particular, or if there's one in particular that you're interested in hearing about. Leave that in the comment, because that really actually encourages me or influences me what to read first. I have a whole lot of books on my to-be-read stack, and I sometimes have a hard time deciding, so I totally appreciate and like the support and the input. If you found something new at Dollar Tree that's been really awesome, let me know, and I will see y'all later.